Welcome back to Passionate Worlds Talk Radio. Educate, enlighten, entertain. And this morning our special guest is Lauren Mitchell, who is a global mental health with Unum, UNUM. So good morning, Lauren.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
I am very good. I understand that you provide mental health services to employees at work. Why did you do that?
So, yes, I oversee well-being for our company, Unum, and that encompasses everything from emotional well-being, physical well-being, and really tying those two things together for people, and especially now. I think we're all being challenged with our current situation and the coronavirus pandemic. It's really resulted in a total cultural shift in how we live, how we work. I'm on week 8 of working from home. Some of us aren't working. Some of us are parenting while we're working and homeschooling. Our social lives have been disrupted. Our connection with family and friends has been disrupted, and we're trying to navigate all this and figure out this new way of doing almost everything. And May does happen to be Mental Health Awareness Month. So it's a good time for us to take stock of what's going on. And Unum, in fact, has done some research. And we did find, pre-COVID, this research was done, we found that many people were struggling with their emotional well-being. In fact, half of the respondents reported feeling mentally unwell in the prior year. And over 50% of them had taken some time off from work because of it. And the other finding, which was interesting, is that these numbers are higher amongst our younger generations. So 65% of millennials and 74% of Gen Z said that they had also struggled in the past year. So it's really important that we make sure that people are aware of the resources that employers have to help, that communities have to help, and as well as some of the free resources that technology offers.
Well, I think it makes a big difference. So what are some of the resources that are available to these people, and how can they make use of them?
Yeah, so if employee assistance programs are really foundational for many employers, and commonly known as EAPs. These are voluntary programs that offer free and confidential assessments. They offer some short-term counseling, referrals out to other specialists or service providers, and really provide services to employees who have other personal or work-life related problems related to, could be child care or elder care. Really, they address a broad and complex body of issues that affect our emotional and mental well-being. And this includes things like alcohol or substance use, stress, anxiety, grief, other family problems, including issues related to the current COVID pandemic, which has exacerbated a lot of those situations for folks.
So how many of these folks are really taking advantage, or at least admitting that they may need help, especially among the men?
Well, probably not as many as should be. Unfortunately, I think we all know that there has been stigma around mental health and emotional well-being, and we really need to change the conversation and build awareness and bring to the forefront the importance of people who are struggling, that they get help and they get it early. And, this could be through an EAP. This could be through a tele-behavioral health type of service. So you don't have to go and necessarily get care in the traditional face-to-face venue. In fact, some people actually do better with virtual care, and many people actually have better access to care with a virtual option. And it's important for people to know that the treatment is out there, and it can be delivered through some non-traditional channels that more people are taking advantage of today because of social distancing. And, the other great resources, and I have several that apps that I have downloaded on my phone to provide emotional support. So apps like Headspace or Calm or Happify or Sanvello. So these are all apps that people can access at their convenience on their own time when they're in need of a little bit of support. And they all offer something different, but it's important for people to realize that there are alternatives available to them today, whether they're male, female, kids, adults. There really is something for everyone, but the most important thing is to seek it out and to ask for help if you need it.
Absolutely. Lauren, could you please give everybody where they can find you and your company on the World Wide Web and any other pertinent information?
Yes, I sure can. So Unum has a variety of great reports and resources, including this research at unum.com/workwell. So that's unum.com/workwell.
Terrific. Well, thank you very much. And thank you all very much for joining us today with Lauren Mitchell. And you can hear this interview all over again on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on iTunes, iHeart, Spreaker, Google, Apple, on Amazon, Alexa, or go to many of the directories for podcasts, and you will find us there, and also on https://passionateworldtalkradio.com. Scroll down right-hand side of the page, look for Cool Your Heels, click on it, and the interview should appear. And before you go away and stray, Thomas Fuller had this to say in 1642, violent men reel from one extremity to another. Thank you all very much for listening to our interview today with Lauren Mitchell. Stay healthy. Thank you. Bye.